Good morning children, Sharnu Shanarthi. Today we are going to introduce a new chapter, that is chapter 5, Data Handling. Let us start the chapter by introducing some definitions. First one, raw data. Data mostly available to us in an unorganized form is called raw data. For example, if you collect some numbers and write without arranging it in a proper way, means in ascending order or descending order wise, that data we called as raw data. Okay. Next word, frequency. It refers to the number of times an event or a value occurs. Means how many times a particular number repeated, that we consider it as a frequency. Let us consider an example here. Observe this children. Shoe size of 32 students of a class. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tally marks means how many students have taken shoe number size 4 children. And shoe size 5. 8 students has taken. In the same way 6, 7, 8. 10, 7, 2 students has taken. Here tally marks first we have put and number of students. This number of students only called frequency. Understood? Is frequency refers to number of times a particular event or a value occurs. Next word is pictograph. A pictograph is a way of showing data using images. Each image stands for a certain number of things. Let me make you to understand by taking an example children. Observe here, favorite subject. First subject and number of votes. For math, reading and social studies. Only 3 topics. For example, I said na children, this much only we will consider. First, to draw a pictograph, we have to consider one symbol. Each symbol is equal to 1 vote I considered here. Which symbol I have taken? Pencil symbol. Okay. Favorite subject. Subject math, reading, social studies I considered. Here, math subject got 8 votes. Reading got 6 votes. Social studies got 3 votes. It is clearly visible children and you can understand the data very clearly. Let us consider another example. Favorite fruit. Here apple, mango, grapes and banana. Totally 4 fruits I considered. As I said earlier children, scale is very important. Here 1 smiley is equal to 1 vote. Then 10 students like apple, 7 students like mango, 2 students like grapes and 6 students like banana. It is clearly visible and you can understand so neatly. Now is it clear? A pictograph is a way of showing data using images. And each image stands for a certain number of things. Next word is a bar graph. A bar graph is a graphical display of data using bars of different heights. It is also called as bar chart. For example, let us consider an horizontal bar graph. Here number of students who like different fruits we considered. On x-axis, I considered number of students and on y-axis, favorite fruits. Oranges, 45 students they like. Bananas, 100 students. Grapes, 80 students. Apples, 60 students. Mango, 20 students they like. Let's draw vertical bar graph for the same data. On horizontal axis, favorite fruits. On vertical axis, number of students. If you draw accurately children, mangoes 20 students they like, apples 60, grapes 80, bananas 100, oranges 45. A bar graph is a graphical display of data using bars of different heights by leaving equal space between the bars. Next word, double bar graph. A double bar graph is a graphical display of information using two bars besides each other at various heights. The bars can be arranged vertically or horizontally. We can use a double bar graph to compare two data groups. Observe this bar graph, children. It is called double bar graph. Our favorite sports. Number of students on y-axis, sports on x-axis. Yellow color represents number of girls and red color represents number of boys. Okay, here 4 games we considered: soccer, softball, basketball and other games. It is clearly visible that how many students like which game. It is called double bar graph. The next word is grouping data. Grouping data can be presented using histogram. Then what is histogram? It is a type of bar graph where the class intervals are shown on the horizontal axis and the heights of the bars show the frequency of the class interval. Also, there is no gap between the bars as there is no gap between the class intervals. Let us consider an example, children. On horizontal axis, that is on x-axis, height in centimeter. Here, the data is about class interval 100.5 to 110.5, 110.5 to 120.5. Like this, without leaving a gap, if you drawn this graph, we called it as an histogram. On vertical axis, we consider number of children. Okay. One more example let us consider, then you will understand it very clearly. On x-axis we considered class interval and on y-axis we considered frequency. Class interval means here 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35 and 35 to 40. In between we not left any gap, children. Without leaving gap, if you drawn bars, then that type of graph we call as a histogram. One more new word, class intervals. While drawing histogram, again and again I used the word class interval. We will consider on x-axis. Is it? What is class interval and how many types are there? Let us observe. 0 to 10 and 10 to 20. If you consider two class intervals, in that first lower class interval is there. 0 is the lower class interval when we consider 0 to 10 and 10 is the lower class interval when we consider 10 to 20. In the same way, upper class interval means 10 is the upper class interval when we consider 0 to 10. 20 is the upper class interval when we consider 10 to 20. That is, starting which number you will write, that number we can consider it as a lower class interval. And lastly, which number you will end? That number you have to consider it as a upper class interval. Let us consider an example. Observe this given data, children. Neatly arranged in a frequency distribution table. Starting groups they written, which is nothing but class interval. Tally marks and then frequency also they given. By using groups, which is nothing but class interval, and lastly they given frequency. By taking these two data, you can draw a histogram. The next word is pie chart. A pie chart is a circular chart. It shows the proportion of each group at a glance. Remember that there are 360 degrees in the circle. So, each group in the pie chart will be a proportion of 360 degrees. Pie charts are generally used to show percentage or proportional data. Observe this example, children. It is a pie chart of favorite sports percentage. Which games they considered? Blue, football, red, basketball, parrot green, badminton, purple, hockey and yellow is for cricket. If you consider football 90 degree, basketball 90 degree, badminton 90 degree, totally 270 degree it has become, and hockey and cricket together 90 degree, totally 360 degrees. Okay, if you consider a pie chart, it is completely 360 degrees. That is, pie chart will be a proportion of 360 degree. One more relevant example for this pie chart. Every day you all will come to school by different way of transport. Here is a pie chart of methods of traveling to school. Walking, car, bus, cycle, train and taxi. By using all these way of transport, some students will come to the school. All together, it is 360 degree. If you draw a pie chart, it will be exactly like this only, children. The next word is chance and probability. Chance is the occurrence of events in the absence of any obvious intention or cause. When the chance is defined in mathematics, it is called probability. Then, what is the meaning of probability? Probability is the extent to which an event is likely to occur, measured by the ratio of the favorable cases to the whole number of cases possible. Therefore, probability is equal to number of favorable chances divided by total number of chances we can consider. Let me make you to understand what is chance and probability by taking an example. Observe the given squares, children. One is blue in color, one is green, one is yellow and one is red in color. Totally 4 squares I had given. Each and every color has only one chance. If you consider probability, what is the probability to get a red color square? Probability is equal to number of favorable chances divided by total number of chances. You have only one chance for red, then you will write 1. Total number of chances are 4. Then 1 by 4 is the probability to get a red color. Observe another example, children. Here 3 green, 3 blue, 2 yellow and 1 red color squares I had given. Here total number of outcomes is equal to 9, means total number of chances is equal to 9. What is the probability to get a red color? Here again one chance it has. You can write 1 divided by 9. If the same question is asked for yellow color, what is the probability to get yellow color? Then you have 2 chances for yellow. Then you can write it as 2 by 9. Because number of favorable chances divided by total number of chances is equal to probability. Therefore, probability to get yellow color square is equal to 2 by 9. Let's consider different example. If you are playing with a dice, I could land like this against this wall. The dice is saying, I could fall like this or get lost. The coin is saying. Here, these two are the chances, but do not worry, such cases will not be considered as the possibility is very small. Means, if you are playing with a coin, it has 2 chances, that is head or tail. If you are playing with a dice, it has 6 chances, that is 6 faces it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And one more time, do not worry, such cases will not be considered as the possibility is very small, which I have given in the picture, coin and dice. Okay. Observe here, children, I have given 2 dice. Each die will have 6 faces itself. One more spin wheel. If you spin this wheel, you have totally 8 chances. Each color has only one chance except red. Red has 2 chances. What is the probability to get a green color? If they asked, you can write as 1 by 8 because green has only one chance. Number of favorable chances is equal to 1. Total number of chances is equal to 8. Therefore, probability is equal to 1 by 8. You can write. Thank you.